Right, so let's go straight into the Meta Business Suite. There is this thing called the Meta Business Suite. You may have heard of it, and it is a big deal for businesses who are on Facebook and Instagram. It's not just some regular tool, it is the main hub for all your online stuff on Facebook and on Instagram. Now, why does this matter? Well, it brings all your Facebook and Instagram activities together in one dashboard. Yeah, that means that dealing with ads, with pages, teams, analytics, and everything, and posting and planning your content all happens in one place. And the best part of this, it saves you tons of time and it keeps things simple. No more jumping between screens or jumping between applications. You can just focus on your business as you should be focused. Now, the business suite isn't just for you. It's good for your marketing team as well. So even if your team is spread out over multiple locations, it lets you work together. You can assign different responsibilities in the Meta Business Suite. It keeps everyone on the same page. It gives everybody access to the same content, the same ads, the same posts, and the same analytics data. So you can all work towards that same goal. But it's not about teamwork. There's a lot more in it. It's like having an advisor with you. It has tools that will give you how engaged your audience is with your ads, how you're doing on Facebook, how you're doing on Instagram, and it helps you turn your data into smart decisions. So, in simple terms, the Meta Business Suite is like the behind the scenes manager for your business in Instagram and Facebook. It is your go-to place for making things happen in a very smart way. Right, so what are you going to be talking about? We will be talking about what is the Meta Business Suite, and then I'm going to give you 4 demos. Demo 1 is setting up your business manager account. Demo 2 is navigating the business manager interface. Demo 3 is utilizing Facebook Insights for data-driven decisions. And Demo 4, I'll share with you some info about how to collaborate and how to manage your team on the Business Suite. Okay, so let's get going. The Meta Business Suite used to be known as the Facebook Business Manager. In fact, Facebook Business Manager is still available. And I'll come back to that in a minute, the differences between the Meta Business Suite and the Meta Business Manager. But as launched in 2014, it now is a all-encompassing tool for advertisers, marketers, business owners, agencies to manage the Facebook and Instagram business that they are running. So there's a lot of good stuff about the Meta Business Suite. There's some good advantages and some good benefits that you can get from this. It makes handling your Facebook and Instagram account very easy. Yeah, there's lots of functionality that you find in the Meta Business Suite to manage your accounts of Facebook and Instagram. It also allows you to manage your team smoothly. You can assign responsibilities to team members, making the communication and getting things done on Facebook and Instagram a lot easier. There's extensive analytics and insights that gives you lots of information about how you're performing on Facebook and Instagram, helping you to improve your activities. There is tight security with detailed control over who can do what on Facebook and Instagram. There are tools like chat and inbox that you can have to manage your communication with your customers. And being part of the Meta family, it links with other Meta platforms as well. Yeah, like audience management, advertising, messaging tools, and what have you. So it is your full package for your digital and your social media marketing game focused on Facebook and on Instagram. Good, so let's look at how to set up your business manager account. I'm going to walk you through setting up your business account, and then we're going to show you how that gives you access to your advertising, your pages, your teams, how you can post, etc. So if you go on Facebook, there are two places. There is the Facebook Business Manager and there is the Meta Business Suite. And that is a bit confusing. Yeah, so let's talk about the difference between the two. So the Facebook Business Manager and the Meta Business Suite are two different applications and they serve different purposes. Yeah, though the Facebook Business Manager is designed for businesses that rely on Facebook for their marketing and advertising efforts, while the Meta Business Suite is designed for businesses that want to manage their total online presence. Yeah, the Meta Business Manager is free and it helps you manage your Facebook page, the advertising and all your assets in one place. Once you have a Facebook business page, it is essential to have Meta Business Manager as further development of your Facebook and your Instagram. So the Business Manager allows you to create and track your ad campaigns that you are managing. It helps you access and control billing settings and create custom audiences for your ads. And you have the option to allocate specific tasks across your team. But it's very much focused on Facebook and the core functionality of managing your Facebook page. But the business, also by the way, the Business Manager gives you the ability to manage your meta pixels or your Facebook pixels that you can use for retargeting. So everything you want to do with your Facebook page, you can do within the Facebook Business Manager. But Facebook learned, or Meta learned, that people wanted more. People wanted to manage their Instagram, do their posting, do their content calendar, so they needed more functionality. And that's where Facebook came out with the Meta Business Suite. That is a centralized area to manage your Facebook, your Instagram, your messaging in one place. So you can save time to manage your business and to manage your connections and develop relationships with more people. So cross-functionality is one of the Business Suite's most appealing features. So the ability to view all your social activities at a glance in one dashboard, manage multiple Facebook inboxes and making your community management very simple to do. You can also create and schedule posts and stories on both Facebook and Instagram through the Meta Business, the Business Suite. And it's also a great tool for managing and tracking your page insights and tracking trends that can help you better understand your audiences. So in summary, Meta Business Suite is an application that should be used if you are looking for an easier way to post, engage with your communities across Facebook and your Instagram business accounts, where the Meta Business Manager is a site to be used if you're looking to run ad campaigns with a team, control your business account settings and manage your Facebook page. So here are the two introduction screens. Here's the screen for the Business Manager that you will see, but what we're going to focus on today is the Meta Business Suite. So if I click here, it takes me to the welcome screen of the Meta Business Suite. It shows you the get started, gives you lots of functionality. It leads you to the advertising, lots of places where you can learn, where you can get support. Yep, and then here you find more information about the Meta Business Suite with case studies, how to get started, tips, and what have you. And everywhere you see that button, Get Started. Yeah, so definitely before you start with using the Meta Business Suite, go through this website to familiarize yourself with all the ins and outs of the Facebook or the Meta Business Suite. And when you're ready to start using the Meta Business Suite, you just click on the Start Now button, and that will take you to the dashboard of the Meta Business Suite. And this is your one-stop shop, as it were, that gives you access to all the functionality within the Meta Business Suite. So it's based on a page, yeah. So here you have a page that I own, which is Riyadh for Russia, is a place in Marrakesh. that I have a website for and a Facebook page and an Instagram page. And here you see the management place for the Riyadh for Russia on Facebook and on Instagram. So here you see the menu of functionality. So you see notifications, planner, content, insights, the inbox, monetization, advertising, and a lot more tools that you have access to. You have also got access to the settings here. And then here you have your sort of your to-do list, manage your marketing content, how you can give you tips on how to explore more ways to grow your audience. And it's sort of the new center as well of new elements that and new items and new functionality that you can find in the business, the Meta Business Suite. Okay, so that is the screen that you will get when you already have an account. If you don't have an account, yeah, you go here on Riyadh in the screen here, what you will get, yeah, instead of seeing this screen, you will actually see this screen. Create a business account. Create a Meta business account. And there's a few things that you need to do here. First of all, you need to create your account. Second, you provide your business details. And third, you complete the verification. And once you've created or completed the verification, you're going to add your accounts like your pages and your advertising accounts, and you're going to invite team members. And to close this, you're going to configure business settings and start verifying other features like your website, for instance. And then you are ready to start using your Facebook or your Meta Business Suite. So quickly, let's go through that. Yeah, so you're putting in your name, so that could be Mark's Riyadh. Yeah, you put in your contact info, that would be Mark Campman, and then very important, you're going to put in your email. And this email must be related to your Facebook page. Of course, yes. So that is where they will, Facebook or Meta will connect your email with your Facebook page. And you will also need the Facebook or the email addresses from other people that you want to assign with for a functionality on your Meta Business Suite. Okay, so that is how you create your business account. So then you're going to click, let me just put in here my email, you click create. Yeah, you're then coming to the next screen where you're going to start filling in more business information and where you're going to provide more business details. Yep, so here you see Mark's Riyadh. Then you can connect different pages to it. You can select relevant business assets like claim Facebook pages and accounts that are related to this business, or you can edit this section later as well. So that's how you can claim and link to your business account. So let's say we're going to add another Facebook page to this. I'm going to skip this for now. I can do this later. You're then going to add other business people to your business account if you want to. Yep, and we'll come back to that later when we're going to specify what type of people you're going to add to your account and what functionality you're giving them. I'm going to skip this. Yep, and then you're going to review and confirm. Okay, and once you've completed this, you're happy with this, you confirm, and then Facebook will verify this. And you will basically get an email. It will confirm your, well, let's see what happens if I press. Yeah, so here you see how Facebook has set it up. Yeah, so now it's Mark's Riyadh business account. Here is the name, the account ID, and I can now add my business assets. I can invite people and I create an account. I can set up billing and payment for this account. I can set up the language settings. I can add partnerships and I can add my business assets. In the meantime, I will have received an email from Facebook where I need to verify this account. So quite a comprehensive setup, but once you've done that, you are basically ready to add your assets and ready to run your Facebook pages or manage your Facebook and Instagram page through the Meta Business Suite. So let's go back to the Riyad Farasha Meta Business Suite and let's go to the second demo, which is to navigate the Business Manager or the Business Suite's interface. This part of the demo is crucial. Yeah, understanding the layout, the tools and tabs is like unlocking the secrets for smoothly cruising through the Meta Business Suite. You want to know where things are and how to use them to make the most of this tool. So let's start with exploring the dashboard and think of this of your mission control. Yeah, the place where you get the big picture of what's happening with your Facebook and your Instagram pages. And then we'll peek into an ad account. This is where the magic happens with your ads and how to get familiar with using the ads, because that is critical in growing your Facebook and your Instagram presence. And of course, we'll look at the pages as well. Where do you manage your pages? Where, because they are the storefronts of your Facebook and your Instagram, and managing them well is essential to keeping your online presence on point. Now, there are other topics as well, like using at how do you post content, how do you plan your content, but we'll look at that at later demos. So let's start with the dashboard overall. Here on the left, you have your menu. If you click here on all tools, you get an extensive menu with all the functionality. And then here in the center, you have your dashboard. Dashboard with the look and feel of your page or your Instagram. Yep, and it will also give you the to-do list. It gives you draft posts that are in the process, and it gives you details of your marketing content, your planner, your post reels and your stories, and it gives you tips on how to grow your presence on Facebook and on Instagram. This is the home screen. Here you have notifications, are important because this is where you get messages from things happening in your Facebook and your Instagram world. Here is your planner. It's a really cool tool where you can plan your content. Okay, here you have your content, here you have your insights, here you have back to the menu. Yeah, let's go back to the inbox. Here is your email inbox. Here is info about monetizing your Facebook, Instagram content through advertising. And what else have we got? We're talking about advertising, and here are all your tools, as we saw that. The tools are about getting active in your Facebook and your Instagram. So there's a section about creating posts and stories and ads and go live. Yeah, there is a section about engaging with your audience, a section about advertising. A very important part of your advertising are the audiences. There is about your commerce, Facebook commerce, which is selling products and services. Here is a section about managing all the details like your billing, safety, business apps, collaboration, file manager, page settings and what have you. And here is analyze and reports, which are ads reporting and insights. They're the most important ones. Yep, so that is in a nutshell. And then here you have search, there's help, and here you have settings, which is very important tool as well, because that's where you can specify the settings in using your Meta Business Suite. Right, so this is what the dashboard is all about. This is all about making your life easier and your business management game stronger. Yeah, so let's dig in there and let's go into a bit more details. There's dedicated areas for advertising and for your pages. Okay, so if I click here on the all tools, I show that there is dedicated areas for advertising on an ad level or even on an ad manager level. Yeah, and it's very important that you understand how you work with this. So click on these buttons, explore them. It's where the advertising magic happens. So it gives you kind of the back pass entrance to all your ads. When you want to check on your ads, want to tweak them or see how they're performing, this is the place where you want to go. So it is a must to understand how to use these ads, yeah, and how to use the ads manager. We'll go later. This is a series of 3 videos. In the 3rd video, we're going to get more details on accessing the ads manager and the ads. Yeah, there's also the section on the pages. These are like the shop window of Facebook and Instagram presence. Manage them well. Yeah, it's very important. If you go to the page settings, yeah, so it allows you to set the pages, the details of your pages. It sets the privacy for your pages. It sets the locations. You can link accounts, videos, branded content, lots of elements that you can set here for your pages. So go through that, make sure that you understand how to manage this. Okay, so it opened a new window, so I can just close that window to go back to my business manager, to my business suite, I have to say. Okay, so most important thing here, this dashboard gives you access to all the functionality of your Meta Business Suite. And a very important button to close this section with is on the settings. And in the settings, you can set up your language, billing, ad account settings. And you may have seen this earlier when we've set up the account in the Business Manager. Yeah, so if you want to revisit that, if you want to make changes, then you can do that here in the settings area. Now that you understand the dashboard, let's dig a bit deeper into a very important section in the Meta Business Suite, which are your Meta Insights. That is not just another tool. It is the data hub of your Facebook and Instagram presence, where you can get information about your audience, about how your pages are doing, and whether your advertising is achieving its objectives. It gives you kind of a cheat sheet for making decisions. You want to know about who your audience is, you want to know where they are. Insights gives you the data. You're curious about your Facebook page performance, check it out on the insights. You want to know how your ads are performing, Meta Insights will give you the detail. So this is basically where you go to become a strategic thinker armed with real-time information about your Facebook and your Instagram presence. So let's have a look at this. Let's go to the insights. Yeah, so heading over to the Meta page. So let's go to the all tools. Yep, and there's 2 different ways of going there. You can access that through your page, or you can access it here through your insights. And this is where you are going to get a gold mine of information about your presence on Facebook. Yes, so, and it sorts it neatly into sections like page views, followers, engagement, and your content. You want to know how many views you got? Here you can see how many you got. You want to know how your ads are running? Here you can see how they are doing. You want to know your audience, you want to know more about your followers, about your Instagram followers. Here is where you can find all that information and all that knowledge. Now, these aren't not just numbers on a screen. These numbers, they tell you what is happening, and they can help you refining your Facebook strategy. It helps you to tweak your Instagram and your Facebook strategy, and it can help you in checking how your audience is responding. Yeah, it is really good information. So take for instance information about your audience. Yeah, it gives you the followers, it gives you on Facebook and Instagram. It also gives you detail about age and gender of your followers. It gives them where are they coming from. Yeah, the top cities or the top countries. So you can benchmark this data with competitors. Yeah, you can also look at your content. So the content is a very important one. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the most important tabs in the Meta Insights section. So this dissects your posts and it shows you how each of your posts is doing when it comes to number of people reached, number of people that have seen the post, number of people that have seen the video. You can watch, split it by post and by stories. You can split it by, let's just do photo posts. No photo posts, mostly were video posts. Yep, and you can specify the columns here as well. So I want to see the type of posts. Yeah, so I can then apply and it gives you lots of information here. You see on the videos how many minutes people viewed the post, how many impressions that you got, the reach of the post, and the most important one is the engagement on the post. And that is this button, is the reactions, likes, comments and share. This is a critical column in your your Facebook Insights. Yeah, if I order this from top down, yeah, so here then I see those posts with the highest engagement over the last 28 days. And this is where you can learn what posts work and what posts do not work. And that is golden information, because if you know this post works, then why not make more of those posts so people can, so you can get in similar engagement level, and overall it can help you in driving your engagement levels. So very useful reports. You can see what posts are stealing the show, what posts need a bit of tweaking, and it can help you in making sure that you hit the right content with the right people with the right content. So think about this tab, the content tab, as checking what posts work and what those posts don't work, and you can use that to optimize your posts for in the future. So there's a lot more in here. You can get audience information here as well, and we'll talk about that in a later demo on how to develop audiences in your Facebook, your Meta Insights. Right. Let's move on. Let's go to the fourth and final demo of this video, which is about collaboration and team management. Let's go back to the Meta Business Suite. In this demo, we'll dive into the world of collaboration and team management within your Meta Business Suite. So Meta Business Suite is not just an act for you. It's not a solo act. It is about getting your whole marketing team on Facebook, on the Meta Business Suite. Yep, and that can help you in kind of supercharging your management of your Facebook and your Instagram. So let's break down how you can add team members, because teamwork is like the secret sauce that can really make your Meta Business Suite come to life. So it is very useful to get your team online. So it helps you keep people in the loop. You can assign specific roles. Yeah, so everybody knows what they're doing, what they're supposed to be doing when they get on the Meta Business Suite. And very important, even if your page is across, or if your team is across multiple locations, you can still work as a team in managing your Facebook and your Instagram. So let's go down to the basics. The first of this is building your team. So what you're going to do, you're going to move to the business settings. And here you see people. Yeah, already you here see an overview of the people that are available on this business account that can use. And there's currently one that is me, and I've done another one which is me on another email, and the invite has been sent, but I haven't accepted it. But let's go and click on invite. Let's first look here on the people button. That is basically, that leads you to this screen. If I click here on invite people, you can then go through a number of steps. Yeah, so in this section you can select people. Once you've select those people, you can assign their access. You can assign business assets to those people. You can review the invitation, and then you can send it out. So let's go through this process. So we're going to enter the email. Again, we're going to do just myself. Yep, and I can get temporary access, or for the advanced option, I can remove, but I'm just doing it. Yeah, so this is actually quite useful, temporary access. For instance, if you want, like an agency, you want them to have a quick look at your Facebook insights, for instance, you can just give them temporary access for the day, and then you want to switch it off, yeah, on that particular time frame. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to click next. And then here you can specify the access that you want to give to this person. Yeah, so you can give the person partial access, or you can give the person full control. So partial access is they can only work on the tasks and the business assets assigned to them. Basic access, yeah, which was formerly the employee role, is the default access that everyone gets when they are added. Okay, so that is what you can set. You can integrate with apps and different integrations like the Facebook Pixel, that people can view them and manage them. I'm not going to do this in this case. Or you can give somebody full control, which is like an admin role. Yeah, so that would be the business admin role, and they can manage everything, including settings, people, tools, business asset. They can delete the business account. Yeah, so does not include the advanced options. So you need to be careful with this, but once you give somebody full control, yep, then they are basically an admin for that. So click shared, then there you can also look at the financial information like transactions, invoices, account spent, and payment method. So that could be for your finance manager, for instance. So I am just going to be full control. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Lord, no, let's not do this. I am actually none. I'm just going to be a basic control, and I click next. I can then assign business assets. So there is the Facebook page, there is the ad account. I can assign products, I can assign the Instagram account, the commerce account, I can assign pixels, data sets. So lots of stuff that I can assign here. Okay, so the Facebook page and the Instagram account. That's what I want this person to be assigned. I can then review. Business assets not assigned. Assign business assets. I then here probably need to specify, I can manage the content. Yeah, so insights, ads. Oh, select the business asset. So the Riyadh for Russia page. Yep, I can then assign content, community activity, ads, insights, and leads. Okay, that's all I want to get, and then I'll click next. And then I'm going to send an invitation to mark@markcampman.com, and as soon as I accept the invitation, I will then show up on this list, as we saw here, yeah, and accept it, and I am then part of the team that manages the Facebook or the Meta Business Suite for this particular page. Right, so that's a wrap, an introduction to the Meta Business Suite. Let me summarize. Yeah, the Meta Business Suite is a one-stop shop for managing your business presence on Facebook and on Instagram. It was formerly known as the Facebook Business Manager. Facebook Business Manager is still available. No new developments, but it's great if you just manage a Facebook page and want to manage your advertising. If you want to do more, if you want to manage everything on your Facebook and Instagram accounts, from your page, your advertising, your messaging, your content, you name it, then the Meta Business Place is there to streamline your communication and getting valuable insights through the Meta Insights. And that empowers your business to fully utilize all the functionalities that Facebook and Instagram have to offer you, and it enables you to make informed decisions on real data on how to optimize your Facebook and Instagram to be successful. And if you want to know more about this, there will be two more videos to come on the Meta Business Suite in this series of 3 videos. In the second video, we will be talking about posting and planning your content on Meta Business Suite. And in the third video, we're going to be looking at advertising, more details about insights, and we're going to be looking at making money on Facebook and Instagram by managing your commerce through the Meta